Hi everyone, welcome back. To keep up with these basketball things, you just watched the video about free throw versus three-pointer probability for LeBron James. Um, I'm wearing my high school basketball team's t-shirt. This was from when I managed the basketball team there, and so I thought it would be fun to wear that for this. Here, for example one, uh, last class we looked at being able to meet Steph Curry if you drew all these things, and at the game you spun a green, rolled a two, and then picked a diamond out of the deck. You get to meet Steph Curry, but Steph's a little down. Warriors are down by 6, and you need some advice on what to do next. He got fouled, so he'll get to do two free throws. But what about after that? He has a couple of ideas in mind, but which one's best? You pull up his stats, and the stats are there on your phone to check it out. What should he do to have a best chance of getting the lead? And so, in order to get the lead, they need to earn enough points. And here are some different situations that would definitely get them to go at least 7 points or higher. Here are the situations. The first one is we want to get one free throw or get two free throws, and we need to calculate those probabilities. And then we also need to find the probabilities of these different plays. Getting three two-pointers to get 6 points, two two-pointers, one three-pointer, one two-pointer, two three-pointers, two three-pointers, or three three-pointers. And here we have the different probabilities for each of them. For a 2 point in 2018 to 2019, Steph's probability was 0.525. For a three-pointer, it was 0.5437, and then for a free throw, it was 0.916. And so we want to calculate what is the most likely and best situation for Steph to recover the points and lead his team to victory. The first thing we needed to figure out is how to get one free throw. Well, to get one free throw, that's going to be the same as that probability that's already in that box for free throws. Where is that cell? I see that that cell is D16. And so here we can just write equals D16. And you'll see it'll show 0.916. And you hit enter. There we go, 0.916. Pretty good. What about two free throws? There are a couple ways we can do this. We know that that box over there, D16, has it, and so we know one free throw would just be D16. Two free throws would be that probability times that same probability again, because we want to do it one time and then another time. So we can also write again, times D16. So that works, and you'll see we hit enter and we get it. Another thing I want to show us is that we could also write it like this, equals D16, and just like in math, if you have two of the same things being multiplied, we can say that's that thing squared. And so here I'm going to write D16 squared. And if you notice, I got the same value that I did before. All right, so we have those probabilities now. What about here? To get three two-pointers, I see the two-pointer probability is in B16. And I don't want to write B16 times B16 times B16, but I know that three two-pointers would be that three times, so B16 to the power of 3. All right. It's asking me to autofill, and I'm not going to, because sometimes when you do the autofill, it gives you options that aren't actually what you wanted, because it can't tell what the text is saying. Here it says three two-pointers and one three-pointer. To get three two-pointers is going to be equals B16 squared, right? Because we want B16 times B16. And then we also want to multiply one of the three-pointers, which is 0.437. Or it's in the cell C16. Now, the next one is one two-pointer and two three-pointer, so that'll be equals B16 times C16 to the power of 2, because we want two three-pointers, C16 times C16. Just to get two three-pointers, again, that's going to be C16 to the power of 2. And if we want three three-pointers, that's going to be C16 to the power of 3, because it's a three-pointer, and one more three-pointer. C16 times C16 times C16. And here we have 0.08. Okay, cool. So now we have all these probabilities. What our goal is now is to figure out, well, how can we find the probability of these plays working after one free throw? Because let's say he makes one of the free throws and not both of them. What does he need to do? Which one's going to be the best decision? And then here, also after two free throws, what if he gets both of those free throws? And then he can choose based on that decision. So for one free throw, I'm going to write this in the formula place, and I want us all to be getting some practice with this. I want us to write out our formula before we do the equal sign so we can check to make sure all the values are exactly what we want it to say. Here, I know that I want probability after one free throw, right? And so if I want it after one free throw, I want this cell. So that's B19 multiplied by this cell, right? Because this cell tells us the probability of this play. So we're going to do B19 times D19. All right. What if I drag this down? Or what if I copy? I'm just going to delete that. So we have B19 times D19. And so let's test that out. Equals B19 times D19. All right. Okay, so now we have a formula. It works. Okay, I'm just going to copy it and do that shift down, 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 down. Paste. Oh, wait, why are there zeros? Oh, I see here. Because I didn't put those dollar signs, it changed my probability to B21. And B21 doesn't have anything in there. I want all of these to say B19, right? Because all of these are about one free throw. So I'm going to change this. This is going to be $sign B, $sign 19 times D19. And now I'm going to copy and paste it. And again, here's my formula. I want this to be without the equal sign, so I want to show what I put into the box. Equals B19 times D19. And for the other ones, we're going to copy paste it. Command C, Command V. We can just copy paste it into all of these. But you see, because it's text and not a formula, it doesn't change. And so I'm just going to quickly go in and change those numbers to be the right ones. All right. We know that the next thing is going to be pretty similar, right? It's going to, now probability after two free throws. Instead of getting B19, which cell do we want? We want the one that has two free throws, which is B20. So this is going to be equals. And I'm going to put the dollar sign, I don't want to forget, B, $sign 20, times, and the same cell with the probability, D19, times D19. All right. Here again, I don't want to autofill, I just want to, because sometimes it does things that I don't want it to, I'm going to paste it into all of those. Now I'm going to check them. Yep, they are doing exactly what I want. And here we can write equals $sign B, $sign 20 times D19. Oop, I don't want the equal sign. So I can see that formula. And again, B, $sign 20 times D20. I'm going to copy that again. Oop, wrong place. There we go. And then, like I said earlier, we can just edit in the text real fast. You can double click on it and I'll let you edit in the cell. That should be 22. And this should be 23. All right. So which of these is the best situation? Let's say if he does one free throw, and actually let's see this question. So what should Steph do if he makes one free throw or both free throws? Well, if he does one free throw, which situation has the highest probability? We look at these, 5, and I notice that this one, the 2 3-pointers. So we should say, after one free throw, Steph should try to get 2 3-pointers for the highest chance. And we're going to write in parentheses, that's 17.49%. 17.49%. And then what about after 2 free throws? After 2 free throws, Steph should, and we look, let's just say should. We look here again, we see, and look, actually the same thing for this one. He should also try for 2 3-pointers, this time though for a lower chance of 16.02%. Steph should try to get 2 3-pointers for the highest chance. And this is 16.02%. So we see that how we could use these formulas to help us figure out what situation would be best. And now you can tell Steph, hey, dude, after you get either way, get 1 free throw, get 3 free throws, try to get some threes. That's what you need to do. That's what you have the best chance of doing based on your track record. And this way, he'll be pleased, Warriors will win. Another example here, just to test out these things, is the weighted die. A weighted die, again, is like a die, like a dice, a single die that you roll, and then it has a more of a chance of getting one number than another number. And so in this, you can see, normally, you'd have an equal chance for all of them. You'd have 1 out of 6. But here, if you to roll a 1, there's a 1 in 10 chance, a 10% probability. Here, 0.12, 0.13, 0.15, 0.20, and 0.30. And so here we have some situations where we want to figure out how could we do this. Again, this is compound probability, rolling a 2, then a 1. But this dice is different, so we need to make sure that we're looking at the right cells. Here, when we're rolling a 2 is in cell A33. Oh no, that's the number 2. The probability is in B33. So we want to take that first one, and then we want to multiply by 1, right? So that's going to be B32. All right. So let's try that. Equals B33 times B32. Great. 0.012. Now here's the thing. I see that all of these start with a 2. They all want to roll with a 2. So I can, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I can do, instead of retyping B33 times B32, B33 times B33, B33 times B34, going over and over, remember I can put those dollar signs hit enter, the number stays the same, and if I paste that formula in, I'll see the right probabilities, because now this one is B33 times B37. B33 times B37. And let's see, B37, yep, that's exactly right. That's where the 6 is. That's what I want. And so here you'll have to change those up. Again, I'm going to do that real fast just by copy pasting it and then going back in and changing the number in a moment. Oops, that was an accident. This one should be B33. The next one, 34. Next one, 35. Next one, 36. All right. Okay, now rolling a 3, then a 1. Again, this is a pretty similar process we want to do, and I'm going to remember, let's do our dollar signs. B, where's a 3? That's 34. B34. B dollar sign B, dollar sign 34, times B, which one is 1? 32. All right, let's try that. Equals B34 times B32. All right, and here I see for these 3, it goes down. So 3, 3, 3. So I'm just going to do that. Copy, paste, paste. But here, if I paste it again, it's going to stay as B34, which is the probability for a 3. But I don't want a 3 first. I want a 4. So I should change this one. And instead, it should be B35 instead of B34. And then here, it should be B35 times B35. Ooh. Sorry about that. Times B35. Oh, okay. So in the formula, we're going to change that 4 to a 5. And now we can copy that and go down. Paste, check it. That 5 should be B36, and that's right. And then the last one, alrighty. So here we can see all the different situations, and you can do your, I want you to fill these out on your own, what those formulas should look like based on what's in here. And so here we can see what all of these different events, what their probabilities are, and we can see the most likely one seems to be right here. Rolling a 6, then a 6, which makes sense because the 6 is the thing that is weighted the most. So rolling multiple 6s has the highest chance. It's still not 50%. It's not even close, but it's 0.04%, 0.045. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the exit ticket, you're going to answer some similar questions, and you're going to hit submit. You got this.